morning and welcome back to another Vlogmas video. So today is not what I had planned because I wasn't very organised and I need to get some shopping for what I need to do, but I've discovered I can't get it at the supermarket. I need to get it online. So what was meant to be today will be another day further on in Vlogmas, so something to look forward to. I'm not going to tell you what it is because, you know, secrets. Anyway, so today I thought what I would do instead is just a little bit of spend the day with me, really. Obviously, I'm not going to harp on about it. I've been ill for quite a long time, and so a lot of my jobs that I would normally be doing regularly, that's the one, haven't been done, such as poo picking. So that is what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to do probably just one barrow. I'm going to clear this top bit, and then I am going to, I think I might gut his bed today. So all my bedding came. I am going to swap out his bedding a bit. I've been deep littering for the past 3 weeks and it's been working really, really well. So I want to continue on with that, but I just want to deep litter for like a week and then clear it and then kind of start it up again. I don't want to do like a proper deep litter over the whole of the winter because for him, I don't think it's great with his like breathing bits and bobs that he has and his feet and stuff. I like to keep the bed as fresh as possible, but I'm figuring let's give it a try. I've done it several times before and always given up about halfway through, but yeah, we're going to give it a go because I was forced into doing it over the past 3 weeks. I kind of have gotten into a bit of routine of it. Obviously the base that I have now is pretty well developed, but I'm going to be taking all of that out, cleaning the floor and relaying, because at the moment he's deep littered solely on shavings, on the bed mat shavings, and we're going to be swapping him. He is going to be deep littered on wood pellet with shavings on top, which I've done before, which I quite like. Eventually the wood pellets mixing them with the shavings, and that's probably when I give up, but we're going to give it a go because it makes it so much quicker in the mornings when I'm working. I'm like, I can do everything in the morning now. If I'm mucking out, I can't. All I can do is muck out. But actually, I've got time in the morning when I'm just skipping out to get his bed done, get hay nets soaked in, water done, all of the stuff. So it's obviously making it much, much quicker. So we're starting with poo picking. Oh, the field's a disgrace. We're going to start with that though, and it's going to look so much better after. I've also actually just gone round and fixed all my fencing. A lot of my fencing was down. It's been pretty windy. Oh, I haven't fixed that one. Or maybe I haven't put it a bit low. Anyway, I've done all of that. A lot of the little plastic insulators that you screw in, a couple of them were out, or a few of them were loose. So I put them back in, tightened them all up, put the electric back up. Box is still on and still pinging, and that's been since the October holidays, so just over a month and a half. It's like a month and a half, and that battery is still going, so that's really good. And it's on all the time, 24/7, even when he's not in the field it's on, so that's really good. And yeah, let's get on. I'll probably kind of clip that up because that's 4 minutes of chat, and do we need 4 minutes of chat? Who knows? Anyway, poo picking. Well, I'm exhausted. Barrow and a half, and I've managed to do like the kind of, where are we? Here, the top strip of his field here I've managed to get done. I've also managed to rip my coat, so I think it's time for a new one. I think I'm going to splurge, and I'm going to get, well, it's not really a splurge because I think it's still on the sale, but I'm going to get one from Harry Hall that I've seen. They're quite like very similar to this, same length, yeah, and I think it's time to upgrade, but I will probably buy it and give it to Mum to put under the tree for Christmas for me, because it feels like, although it's like a needed thing, it feels, I don't know, like buying yourself stuff at this time of year just doesn't feel quite right. This one will last me another few weeks anyway. It'll probably last me the rest of the winter. I could tape this up, but you know, it's maybe a bit stepped. So anyway, yes, poo picking is done, and it is now about 10 o'clock maybe, I think. I'm debating what to do next. I'm debating his stable. I'm debating heading home and doing some bits at home. So we'll see. I'll get this tipped out. I'll go up and see what his stable's looking like and kind of make a decision. I might skip it out and then see what it looks like once it's skipped out, if I think it'll last another night or if it actually needs to go today. I'll make a decision then. Just too many things to do. The weekend is too short. My to-do list is too long. Okay, what do we think? Is this going to last another night? Or am I going to need to gut it today? Answers below. Just obviously I haven't skipped out yet, just to pop that in there. I'm about to skip out. So it's like, do we think it's going to last after it's been skipped out? I'll come back to you once I've done it. I'm done. I'm a bit hot and sweaty now. So what do we think? Do we think I skipped out? Or do we think I full mucked out? Have you popped something below? Should we find out? I skipped out. I think we're going to get another night out of that bed, but I think that then will be it. I've kind of dug out the banks a little bit and put some of that into the middle to cover the wet patch. But yeah, I think we're only going to get one more night out of it. Tomorrow is going to be stable gutting out day. I'm also riding tomorrow as well, so quite a bit to fit into tomorrow. So I'm going to need to try and do everything else I need to do today. I also need to finish poo picking tomorrow. It's going to be an early start. It's going to be an early start. Anyway, that is done. I am now heading home. Going to do some washing. I want to put some decorations out in my room. What else do I want to do? I want to change my sheets. I want to put my Christmas bedding on. I need to do that. Christmas bedding on. Yeah. Is that it? Potentially that's it. It is Sunday morning. It's actually quite early, so I should probably be speaking a bit quieter, but it is Sunday morning, everyone's in bed, and it is my day on the Advent jigsaw. So a bit of a disaster with the jigsaw. I'm one bit missing. I've looked and I can't see it anywhere. Let me check. It's not under there. There's nothing in the box. Box is completely empty. No. Disaster. Gonna need to write to them. Hopefully there aren't any other pieces. Hopefully it has dropped somewhere. But, I mean, I had them all laid out. So, I don't see how it could have. No. That's a shame. Right. I am going to finish getting ready and then head up to the farm. It's probably still dark outside, but it should be light by the time I get there. Let's have a little look. Yeah. Yes, it is still dark outside, but as I say, it should be light by the time I get there. I have arrived at the farm. Pedro is eating his brekkie. It is about, must be about 8 or just after 8, so I'm going to get him turned out, get hay for him for the field first, get him turned out and get started on the bedding, the new bedding, which is quite exciting, quite an exciting thing. I just like having a fresh bed. I think it looks nice. It's a lovely day. It is dry. It is calm. Perfect day. Gonna ride shortly in a couple of hours. But yeah, I wanted to come up early, so I had time to do that first. As I said, I want to get home sharp today. So yeah, I wanted to get that done. I've got all nets to fill, all my usual jobs that I have to do. But right, we're going to start with hay for the field anyway. I'm blabbing. It is time to gut this. I'm hoping to be able to save... Oh, hay. Honestly, don't have a horse if you're allergic to hay. I'm hoping to be able to save this bedding at the back here. It's pretty much clean. And it should just be... Hang on. It should just mostly be this patch here that needs to go. So tools are here. Oh, I should have had a face mask on. Tools are here. Wheelbarrow is outside the stable. Let's get going. Shall we do a snazzy transition? Or will... steam my glasses up. Or will I do a time lapse? Let's do a snazzy transition. In 3, 2, 1. There we go, all done. If only it had been as quick as that. It's been about an hour. But that is all the deep litter cleared out. Honestly, I wish there was smell-o-vision because it absolutely stinks in here. It's disgusting. That is barrow there. Whoop, there. That's barrow number 4, 3, 4. Barrow number 3 or 4, I can't remember. Anyway, I have all my muck buckets from the week that I need to empty as well because I've just been skipping out into them and then emptying them at the weekend. So I need to empty those two. It is about, come up for about 9:30, I think. I'm going to bring Pedro in 15 minutes. So I'm going to empty these. And actually, what I am going to do is this one. What's in that one? Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna mix up some more, but I'm gonna spray some Zaflora on the floor just to freshen it up a bit. Pellets are in place, so I just need to add the water to them and then leave them to soak. And I think while they're soaking, I was gonna fill nets and stuff, but I'm absolutely starving. I actually feel knackered and a little bit lightheaded, so I think once I've got the water in these, I am going to go to the shop and get something to eat. Because, yeah, ain't good a girly being lightheaded when she's got work to do. So, that's what I'm going to do. is his bed done. He now has a full bed over the entire stable, keeping him nice and cozy for winter. And I am absolutely shattered. Absolutely shattered. I'm going to fill his net for tonight, his hay bag for the morning, get him his feed, bring him in, and I am going home. I am going home. I'm exhausted. I think it's, what time it is? 2:30, 2:45, something like that. So he can come in for an early night into his fresh bed. But I've been up here since about 8. What's that then? 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Yeah, I've been here for nearly 7 hours. So yeah, I'm tired. I've done a full shift. I've done a full shift up here today. But I'm pleased that is it, like, done and sorted. I don't need to do that again. And I'm just going to now skip out in the week and muck out fully at the weekends, like remove the wet at the weekends. But it should kind of stay just in that little section there. It should just kind of stay there and not be as much to do as I had to do today. Didn't get all my jobs done. Didn't finish my poo picking off, but obviously got like a couple of barrows out yesterday, so that is good. I might maybe see if I can pay one of the wee girls here to do it. One of the wee girls, I say, my teenage friend. I might see if I can pay her to do it for me on Friday, or at least to help me next weekend, which I'm sure she would. She's a very nice girl like that. So yeah, now it is time to get rid of all that. I'm just going to chuck them back up. I was going to sort them out and put some of them into boxes and things, but no, not today. Another day for that. So I'm just going to chuck them all back up and bring the boy in. I am home, a little bit soaked and very, very tired. It's about 4:30, so it is nice and early. I am going to get myself, I think, like a hot chocolate, get into my comfies, which are down here somewhere, and I think I'm maybe going to watch a Christmas movie to end my day. It's been a very busy, packed weekend, as they just always seem to be in December, don't they? But yeah, I've not got everything done that I wanted to, but I have got quite a few. Well, the one big thing, the bed is done, so that is great. That feels good. His bed is done, and I changed my sheets as well, which is another bit of a fan call, because my bed is up high and it's difficult to change the sheets on it. So yeah, 2 beds changed, pony ridden, friends seen, fun had, ready for working week to start on Monday. So that is me for tonight, and I will see you next time. Bye.